spawn right now, and this could be everything. Not a single player's fallen, so they're going to have eyes in the back of their head. Yabi goes in first with Huxi, and he's making a bit of noise right now, GXX, and now here comes that flank. Regon goes in for 3 of his own, and that is the
round. Winning the pistol round is almost like an imperative if you're on the T side. You want to at least win the pistol round, win those anti-ecos. Huxi doing a great job, and the dinks being found here by the USP, so a little bit of a hectic start here, but as long as BNE just win their duels, and especially against the USPs, it really should be happening. As I say that, the dinks and Yabi finding another kill. Roy with the USP finds GXX, and all of a sudden it's a 2v2. Make that a 1v2 as Synopsy's down to 1 HP.
Oh, Roy is keeping himself in this. You touched on him as one of those players that was really standing tall and leading the charge for the Flames. This would be a horrendous start for the Eagles if they were to lose this one, but Regon's going to make sure that won't be taking shape. He's in the advantage. They have flashes, have smokes. What they do lack, though, is a kit across the 5 of them, so they're going to have to get a move on, flash out onto the temple. Most of the Ts are playing more static, passive angles. GXX, though, with that Khalil puts in for 1, and now Flatro is going to try and hold the line as best as he can. Nikodos comes through, though, with 2 of his own alongside Roy, and down goes GXX. The weakened economy has now been finalized, and without the kit, this is going to be very close indeed. Oh, he misses out on the defuse. I thought he had it first, but they managed to...
Of course, the, well, kind of like the light buy here. Roy has an AK-47 to work with, so still dangerous, but they're walking in, looking the wrong way, and Synopsy will have a very comfortable find, getting a couple of kills, but the Deagles will sing, but GXX will find Nikodos. So now, the 2v3, and Yabi with the AK-47, he can still do something about this, but I take his name and I curse him, Vince. It's all on Zypher.
Not for long. He gets string together a little bit of success. So I feel like they have to come out swinging here. This is such an important round in the rifle. They have to get this one done. But Huxi's all alone. There's a flash out. He's been nullified instantly. And A side is open for business, especially now that Zyphon's been wrecked. But he does put a bullet in the smoke and keeps the dream alive. This double...
Considering the save, double up setup, as you pointed out, Vince, never that easy when it comes to retakes, and also being here aware that there are 2 CDs. Roy able to find Synopsy, though, and Zyphon finding Jinx, and suddenly this is doable. Make that very viable, all-in-one Fratro. In a 1 versus 4, Nikodos will find the kill, and they will somehow win sub-$1,000 mark. So BNE could easily still rest this one back. A great start already. Bear in mind, for the Kosovo Albanian side, 4-1 is huge. Huxi out in the open, and unfortunately, Regon will not be traded. That being said, Synopsy trying to hunt him down, but Roy is there to clothesline him. So a good start here for the Danish side.
Oh, flash back out. Double spray, the bomb's been spilled, and that's the kind of round you're looking.
Because of the early aggression towards the A bomb site earlier on, we can see they have played Zyphon with the AWP. Right now, just the couple of great pistols here as the P250 from Sceneri will find Huxi. One Flatro finds Yabi, and suddenly this is looking very expensive. Roy on 19 HP and Synopsy trying to hunt down the player towards A. It is falling apart for the Flames.
Oh, what an absolutely horrendous round for Copenhagen Flames. They tried to crunch down on the construction ramp area again, but they run into P250s, run into Deagles. There's a bit of an off-spray as well, although the bit of a comeback is taking shape. Because of Roy's low HP, he has to just pull the plug and save. Those players down the next couple of seconds because time itself is working against him. It's an adversary, and this dangerous game of cat and mouse is going to go the way of BNE, as Yabi has no time, and BNE will take a 6-2 lead. Well played, GXX.
That was played to perfect spotted, but one Flatro wouldn't be expecting the second player right behind him.
Big D, that can be an AK picked up as well. They're pushing in to a fairly stacked A side of the map. It's a pretty awkward spray from Regon. Sceneri, though, does stand up and deliver the counteractive kills. So,
holding down the fort, there is still that flank taking place there towards Jaguar in the form of Huxi. Scenario body spotted out, but Synopsy, the bodyguard. He will Kevin Costner, his teammate, and it's all on Huxi. 1v2, he finds Synopsy, but with a bomb down, GXX will not miss.
If he misses the shot, they're going to just swarm him. Those talons will rip and tear this entire A side across the board. Yabi, though, is joining in. Great shot from Zyphon. There's a second. We mentioned the importance of this position, and my God, has he delivered. There was a kill in return, though. Yabi got his head removed, and that does put a little bit more pressure on here. Roy holding the line, trying desperately to just keep this donut position alive for his team, which is such a vital aspect to the map right now, and he does pass with flying colors. Even though the plant very nearly goes down, it is denied from Nikodos, and now GXX, with a 1v4, is going to stumble.
Flatro getting riddled through the wood. They might just get slaughtered here, Vince. They're being very aggressive. Flashbang is good. Flashbang is so good that the pistols and the Macton come out on top, but still 2v3 here favoring the Danish side.
Seneri and Synopsy still alive. They picked up some weapons as well. Those two rifles. Good spray. Roy tried to pivot round, but he was already bested. His position was untenable. And Nikodos won't be required. Zyphon through the smoke again has capitalized. Synopsy knows he's against two AWPs at this point. He's going to try and keep mobile, run and gun style. I love this decision from Synopsy. This could be the winning formula as they pass by one another in smoke. He has no idea. Is there realistically a chance that Zyphon knows this is possible? No. And now he can... Oh, Nikodos just spins around. Did he maybe see the gun barrel in his peripheral vision? Oh, man.
What a round.
I agree. He played it perfectly up until that moment, though. There's not much he can do. Double spray is there for Yabi. And Roy does help him out. One kill in return. P250 is now known in the hands of Synopsy. He's hoping a couple players push into his crosshair. Nice effort, bit of damage inflicted, but...
Condition already met here for BNE, but of course if you're BNE, you're looking for more. You pointed out the utility is quite sparse for the T's, and indeed it is. You can see just the Molotov and a flashbang is all they have to work with here, with still a minute and 30 seconds on the clock. But again, early opening duels taking place. Huxi will fall, but not before he finds one, and Regon just clotheslines Nikodos. The AWP retreat as well. Now it's kind of the rotation, Vince.
Deal. I will say, though, I'm noticing this multiple times now. Huxi is playing mid alone. He's getting 1-for-1 trades time after time. Zyphon will not be able to save the AWP.
Oh, absolutely. Just the fact that the defense has been split in half so many times, and GXX spotted a shoulder. He's going to try and time the shot. He won't find anything. Instead, it's got to be Regon opening it up towards the B-bomb site. Great timing for Huxi. This time around, they're not going to be able to find him, leaving GXX and Seneri.
He's switching to the AK. He wants the mobility. Just as good with the rifle, of course, but he's running into red. Doesn't get punished. There we go. Zyphon has him down.
Not going to be too worried about the lack of an arsenal to work with. Great Molotov there. Huxi's going to burn alive. He's going to at least be able to flash himself out, but caught out in the open. No backup. A missed shot and a dip on a Nikodos. He will fall as well. Zyphon at least able to reply back. And Roy trying his desperate best to bring about some semblance of equilibrium. But this is chaotic. Just walking in one by one. But the trades are good. Right now, a 2v2. Make that all in Synopsy to clutch this one out.
Zyphon against Synopsy. Zyphon without the AWP for the time being, but does have the AK-47. As Synopsy has seen this script one too many times, has the crosshair placement. He knows roughly what's coming up. If he keeps his temper, this is going to be their round. Here's now a fourth is joining the fray through Donut, but Regon takes a lot of damage to kick things off. Flash is being exchanged between the two teams. When Flatro, he just has to sit here and wait. 3 players pass by him, and now he needs to crunch down. Take some of these heads. There's one. Looking for a second, picks it up, and he knows where the bomb is additionally. Can switch to the Glock, and Synopsy is cleaning up the rest. It's all on Yabi, and he's stuck in Donut. Bomb's not planted fully for him, and there's going to be tons of crosshairs pointing in his direction. First kill, though, goes his way in a second as well. The defuser's coming through, and he denies it! Yabi!
No kits anywhere. Seneri announcing his presence here. They're going to come striking straight onto the side, but that MP9 from one Flat were able to at least get a trade. But still, man advantage right now for the Copenhagen Flames side. Barely, though, because Zyphon is very, very low.
He's not been finished off. Regon also sprayed down. And that leaves Synopsy with just the MP9. He at least may have the element of surprise from the back. Should be getting the first. It's not clean though, is it? He's lost a lot of HP there. That had to be a snappy headshot. And in doing so, I think he's just going to be looking to save at this stage. And I honestly think if Copenhagen Flames come back into this game, they end up winning it. You look at that pistol from Yabi. You look at that 1v3 clutch as the real catalyst that started to bring them back into contention. If they lose that, you're looking at a landslide.
But yeah, for BNE, even if this round slips away from their fingers, which should be the case here, especially when they only have the pistols, they're still in a very, very comfortable spot. Copenhagen Flames, it's about trying to solidify the economy. Rounds like this is where it becomes very important, right? Trying to ensure you keep the majority of your players alive. Try and farm a little bit of cash with that MAC-10, perhaps. And try and start to build a foundation to mount this comeback.
Breathing down the Eagles next. At this stage, GXX only good for the 1 kill. And in terms of their finances,
Full buy for BNE. And individually, some of the shots being hit by Copenhagen Flames, it wasn't just Roy, it was Hooksy as well. As Xiphon, timing doesn't quite pan out, and that's the bomb.
That's bomb down. We've seen BNE do so much with so little. But Roy gets his 25th. Yabi double stacking on the cave, making sure that this Bad News Eagles round comes to an abrupt end. But Regon and Synopsys still alive, still healthy, still kicking. We'll have to deal with the bomb plant, though. Nikodos will be getting this one in. The barrel on his back does give his position away. Not really that important, though, because now the flash allows him the space to peek in. And Synopsys' life has now been drawn away alongside Regon. Copen is where that flank can start to come into a very awkward position. Now it's getting put in. There's a couple players stuck out in the middle of nowhere, one of which is Nikodos. Now Regon has shown his hand, and Hooksy is going to have to feel compelled to drive out and take the initiative, try and frag down, but he's now the last player left alive. They know where he is. He got a frag earlier from the side. Big headshot onto Senary. 15 HP left on Regon, and Hooksy with the overkill takes off his head.
To find it, the 13th round here are Copenhagen Flames, but they're kind of walking through a stack. All 5 members now going to be waiting here with the pistol, and here you have it. The Deagles will sing the siren song of death.
Players down already. Senary is keeping the pressure applied. Nikodos is being swarmed by CTs, and now Roy, the man of the hour, has fragged out so hard. 21 kills in the first half, but he will not.
And Roy just running in straight into the flames. That's a bit of a head scratcher.
Xiphon, though, keeping CTs in their tiptoes. Even trades back and forth, but now that player advantage opens up as Flatro gets aggressive down on ramp. Oh, through the smoke as well. Xiphon tanks that, walking out into the oncoming barrage of bullets. And Nikodos also through the smoke has been put down low. Maybe this is BNE's second wind here, Blair. They were looking down and out just a few moments ago, but now Nikodos going to get sprayed out of the server. They can't even...
Are empty. If BNE are able to snatch this round away from them, that means Copenhagen Flames are going to be broken. BNE then start going for the lead. Flutter once again being so very aggressive, but there's no one to trade for him. So even though he finds a kill, Xiphon will get the reply.
Synopsys playing on the outskirts of that smoke, though. He's going to find a couple players in just a few moments' time. Xiphon is one of those. He wants to lock down the cave, make sure it's a guaranteed frag first. And when you push cave, it stands to reason the last 2 players will be on ramp. GXX has missed his shot, and Senary gets punished as a result. But Regon is the ace up the sleeve. Could be snatched away as Nikodos puts him down. But the 10 HP Orpa is still alive. He's still kicking. And it's a battle of the Orps now. GXX in the middle of nowhere is stuck. But time itself is working against Nikodos, coming in and gets put down from GXX.
That was just a 1 round away from their money looking like it's going to be in a rough spot. But they will survive now. 3 back-to-back for them. And here comes the fast play in towards the B-bomb side. Senary will find one, but he will immediately fall.
Oh, there's so many players here, so many bodies, and they're not checking Flatro, who once again is just hiding. We saw it in the pistol with the USP, and now we see it with the A4. And Nikodos down, but never fully out. The timing is so brutal for him with the smoke.
Ouch. And GX Fault and BNE are already inside a T-spawn with the USPs.
Yeah, Regon only bought 2 flashes, and he flashed outside of main. This is going to be a massacre. Like, the BNE were hoping and praying there were players in main that could just overwhelm them, sweep in, maybe get a couple of rifles. It hasn't worked. This round is now completely dead. As you said, there's no real investment into this one. I would also like to highlight, though, we mentioned a couple of times about that Yabi 1v3 clutch in the pistol really being the catalyst of this comeback. But to be fair to Yabi, he hasn't just been a 1-0 player. Since this second half has started, he has really stepped up his game. Because they vacated the premises, it opens up ramp instead, and Yabi makes the most of that opportunistic play from him. GXX, while fully flashed, though, nullifies Nikodos from downtown, and now Xiphon is smoked off with his teammates, dropping the bomb out. Senary with the M4, that's the bomb down. What a strange, scrappy round. Some good news, though.
Still going to be continuing thinking it's A. There's no time. There is no time here for BNE. What a masterful call coming out from Copenhagen Flames. I don't think they've got... No, they don't have it. They don't have it. Xiphon's going to get the kill. Your money's not that great there, guys, and they will lose every single... and it could be an A play coming in, but instead, no. Copenhagen Flames are committing to the side. They use up the utility. There is GXX playing at the edge of the smoke. He's going to be found out, and now it's a 3v3.
Time though is of the essence. 8 seconds to go. One of these players has to go in for the plant. Zyphon though holding the line for his teammates. Bomb has been planted down, but it's put the T's in awkward position. It's all on Celery, and Yabi takes his head off. The Flames come back from the embers and somehow take this first map, but my God, was that close.
Oh, BNE, man, like some of those...